Okay, so now I've been using the Crosspoint firmware for a while on my new XTEINK X4 Pro. And by the way, it fits perfectly fine with a magnet ring on my BigMe Highbrake Pro collar. This is my main phone at the moment. I use that for all the phone stuff, and I use this for all the book reading. So a collar e-ink phone for everything else, and this for reading. So Crosspoint was recently released for the X4 Pro, and it's now up to Beta 4 in version. It's not an official release yet because it's just beta, but it works awesomely good, I think. And we have still some controls for the light. We can have the lights on, we can have the lights off, and we can also have a dark mode now in Crosspoint, as you see here, for those that likes dark mode on e-ink devices. Personally, I don't, so I have that off. But we can raise and have the warm light and so on as we want it. And I must say that the brightness of the light the front light is much lower than it is on the original firmware. So if you have questions about how bright the front light is with Crosspoint, my answer is it's much lower than the original firmware. So I don't think that's a problem for you anymore in a complete dark room, because I need to have it on 6 or 5% maybe when reading in a dark room, because it's too low in brightness if I have it lower than that. And as you see here, the text looks gorgeous even with a Swedish book. No annoying hyphenation that doesn't alright and so on, because this looks gorgeous now even on Swedish books. So that is awesome. One thing that Crosspoint doesn't have, as the original firmware has, is you can't swipe to change pages. You can only tap. So that is a drawback to me, because you can't swipe to go forward. For example, I can touch to go forward, I can touch to go backward, but you can't swipe to go back in the book, and you can't swipe to go forward in the book. That doesn't work. Long pressing the home button though, you get the reading menu, as you see here. You can use the buttons to go, or you can use the touch to go here. And co-reader sync works awesomely good on this device. Incredibly good syncing with Crosspoint with this device and to all my other devices. Works great. Something that is missing from the settings menu, I think, is go back in the menu. If you swipe like this, you can go back to the book. You can also tap this to go back, but usually to the home page. So if you're in the settings here, for example, and you want to see reading menu, for example, and you go to text settings like this, now I want to go back. You don't have any back button. You can either click there to go to a home page, or you can swipe to go back. That is something that is nifty with the Crosspoint version for X4 Pro. So the back button to go to the former menu is swipe to go there. That's nice. So all other stuff in the Crosspoint version works great, as it does on the X4 and X3. You can join a network, you can have Caliber wireless, you can create a hotspot to your phone wherever you are. For example, without 4G, 5G or Wi-Fi, you can still create a connection between your phone and the X4 Pro. That's nice. And as I said, in the settings you can have font options. You can choose cover, you can choose dark or light, all the stuff that you already do on your X4 or X3 you can do on this. No difference there. So the biggest difference are, of course, when you are reading, you can use touch to go forward and backward. And one thing though that is nifty with the Crosspoint version is that you can also turn off the touch display while reading. So if you go into settings, you go into the reader menu, control menu, and you have touch reader controls. Turn that off like so. Now if we read a book, you can't turn pages by clicking on the sides, but you can turn pages with the buttons as usual, as you see. So now you can carry this and have your fingers on the display like this without turning the page. Please note that this home button still works, so if you touch that, you will go out of the book. But if you go into the book again, you can still not touch the display, but you can turn pages with the button. That's nice. But I personally want to have the touch. I use the buttons as much as I can, but if you have touch on, it's easier. If you sit down, for example, and hold it like this, you want to turn a page, then you had, before on the X4 and X3, you had buttons down here, so you could turn pages with this button. But you don't have that on this, so you can replace that button with a touch by holding like this and just do this to turn the page. Works great. So I prefer having touch on even if I use buttons to turn pages, if you know what I mean, because you can replace touch by having, it depends on how you hold your X4 Pro when reading. So if you read while holding it like this, for example, it's much more comfortable to turn the page by doing so. So that's what I mean. And sometimes you maybe hold it like this and you just want to turn the page by doing this. And as you see, it's so fast to turn pages to. So I really love doing like this. So I personally want to keep having touch on and still have my buttons to turn pages and so on. And when holding like this, I sometimes feel that it's hard to click the buttons because you maybe click on this at the same time. But so you have to learn to hold it and use the button on the side. It's good that the button is long, as if you know what I mean. It's long at the end here, so you can click on the bottom of the button, if you know what I mean. So if I click here, I can still hold the finger below this button on this side, so I can turn the pages. If I hold it in my left hand, I think it's not as easy to get rid of the thumb to turn the page like this. So I think the button placement and having them at the same height on both sides is not a good solution to me. I would rather prefer to have a rocker here, so you can go back a page there and go forward a page here, as you have on the X4 actually. That works much better. And maybe have that and the same on this. So you can turn pages, go forward and backward on this side. That would have been much better solution actually. So not much more to say. I think this is an awesome version, even if it's only a Beta 4 version. A Beta 4 version so early, and it works awesomely good. So to me, I definitely need to use Crosspoint instead of the original firmware, because the original firmware doesn't have those features I need. It doesn't support international languages for reading books, for example Swedish, that I read a lot books in, because it doesn't support the formatting of the text correctly and so on. You can't read. It's hilarious as bad the text is formatted in my Swedish language when reading a book in the original firmware. So Crosspoint fixes that perfectly fine. It looks awesomely good now when reading. So I desperately need Crosspoint for reading books. And you can't use co-reader sync with original firmware. I can easily do that now on this device. Works gorgeously good, works perfectly fine with no issues whatsoever. So to me, this is a lifesaver when it comes to X4 Pro. I can't be without it, actually. So that is how good Crosspoint is. And by the way, you get also a cover finally. The original firmware doesn't have that automatically from the book you are reading. It's missing. You can't have that feature anymore in the original firmware. But with Crosspoint, of course, you can. So, and a comparison, it's not maybe in for this video, but if we see here the displays, you can see that the X4 looks more gorgeous, especially in white, as you see. Maybe we turn this to my table cam to see better. So, as you see here, personally, I think the X4 looks more gorgeous still, because this has two layers above. It has a touch display and it has light, front light. This doesn't have that, so I think this looks much better, as you see. And the same thing with X3, I think that looks better too. As you see, the display looks whiter even on the X3 and the X4 Pro. But that is things you have to have, because you do a decision here. If you want a front light, you have to have this, and you get a touch display also, because this version of the X4 has a touch display and front light. So if you want to have a front light, then you have to have this. And it's not so bad, because if you compare this to other e-readers, this is a gorgeous display. I mean, it's awesomely good. And by the way, in Crosspoint, I had some sun fading problems in direct sunlight. Not as much as I had on the X4 though, but not as good as the X3. X3 I didn't have anything, but I have that on the X4 Pro. So you know that. I didn't see that when I was on the original firmware though, but now with Crosspoint I see that. And the Crosspoint version for this doesn't have a sun fading fix even, so I don't know. But I want you to know that. Okay, so that was a review of Crosspoint on the XTEINK X4 Pro. Okay, bye.